It's an unending stream of bimbos working at the ministry these days. They think I'm going to give them some kind of reward. A poke from High Minister Flavio Mera is their reward. This one was worse than the rest. Well, much better at one thing.
I bet I know which one.
I already did the women's lib thing. I'm over it, Renata.
Huh. It's that remnant of the past that reminds me that at one time we were more than victimish shit wallowers. It's what gave us strength to be like men. Sexual beings celebrating our sensuality, capable of initiating anything without turning into harlots.
Oh dear, now you tell me I can't be both?
I left it all behind, and I'm glad. My husband was like a magnifying glass when I was trying to find myself. Out there in the sun, he burned me into finding my place.
Really? So now what are you, blistered or just slightly scorched?
Go ahead, laugh. No, I'm tanned and content. I'm a woman, a wife. I love my partnership with my husband. I don't know what is so inhumane and self-denying about that. No silly monikers for me. Household manager, domestic goddess, such idiocy. Or worst of all, stay-at-home mom.
Well, my post-femmes, it's time for me to go find my own domestic partner. Excuse me.
By expropriating that region and seizing the land from the jungle tribe there, the government will be able to save no less than $10 million in forest conservation expenses, plus the initial investment of the private sector, 4 times that in the first year alone. With all exploration leases in the hands of the private investors, development of this area into high-end properties, the value of the land will skyrocket. We all win. The government gets out of the business of supporting the area, of keeping it the way those terrorists, the environmental activists, and the backwards natives would prefer. That serves no purpose, we all know that. If we are all to come into a new era of prosperity, it's the only way to go. It's all in the prospectus, the analysis, and the projections.
Do you include there a plan to deal with the so-called insurgents?
I believe that's the province of the military.
I don't want the military doing the dirty work for you, Mr. Rodriguez. That's my concern.
Wasteful and harebrained, all of those female clerks. Would you believe they have to be reminded to use both sides of a piece of paper? I can't ever remind them enough, the twits. The peso you save today could be your pay raise tomorrow. The one I did this morning? Some young thing. I had barely tucked my shirt tails in when she was grabbing the doorknob. Will that be all for today? I say, yes, it is, miss.
Loud enough for the secretarial pool to hear, naturally.
Naturally. Can you believe this? She asked, should I bring you the rest of the files later today? And I give her this look. Are you freaking crazy, you nympho? No, it's too soon for any more filing. Thank you. I'll let you know.
So when is she bringing back more files?
Not again, I'm afraid. Although she was worth another filing job. When she left, I told my secretary I wanted that dope gone by close of business, if not sooner. And what do you think my secretary says? She's Colonel Pereira's niece, sir. So I say, she is, eh? Let's be polite then. Have her escorted out. And have security check her pockets.
No use keeping them around after they've served their purpose.
You got it. Skirts, trouble, synonyms. Although, Some may be worth the risk.
I better rejoin my adorable husband. Excuse me, Silvana.
You can drop the act with me.
Silvana! What?
I need my money. Friendship aside, we agreed on this.
I'm trying.
That's not good enough. I warned you that my backers are not as understanding as you wish. You've played with friends who've lent you money before. Not these people. They mean business. And if you don't come through, it comes out of your hide one way or the other. These are big guys. You were warned, Ide. I need that money by Sunday.
But that's only 2 days.
Don't force me to turn those guys loose on your husband.
No, you wouldn't do that.
To avoid a beating or have someone fish me out of a river? You bet I will.
I don't have it, Silvana. I have obligations.
A designer gown for a gala and God knows how many new pairs of shoes? Really, Ide. You don't borrow for liver transplants. I believe there's a reason your husband won't trust you with credit cards.
I have them, but I have to hide the bills from him. I'm maxed out. I used to chip off what he gives me for household expenses, but I can't handle it that way anymore.
You're in a mess, but you're not going to drag me down with you.
You don't understand.
I don't have to. I'm the creditor. You've been borrowing all over town for too long, and the word is out. It's money that can burn you, Ide, not fire. In my world, it can also get you killed. Sooner or later, your husband is going to find out, or you're going to get into real trouble.
I don't know where to turn.
Borrow it from Hinata, or have you hit her already?
Renata? I hardly know her.
It didn't stop you from borrowing from me. Let's face it, what did you know about me? Oh, besides, that doesn't matter. She has other connections and can get you a lot of money very fast.
I don't know. It doesn't sound appropriate.
Sir, with all due respect, you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Besides, my group is going to put up the money for a lot of hens in this deal, so we expect the government to at least provide that much assurance.
This could become a security mess.
You're not going to start with your appeasement bullshit now, are you?
This could escalate into something that will get out of our hands.
All wars require balls.
Who said anything about war?
Blast you sissies. We have to act now. This is not about a husband who occasionally gives his stupid wife a well-deserved shiner. This is a terrorist situation that threatens the fatherland. These Indians who stand in the way of progress.
Excuse me, Carlos. Scotch and water. No ice. Easy on the water. Here, use this again.
Sir, we prefer to use clean ones.
But that's wasteful. Go ahead, use mine. I expect a discount.
We are not allowed, sir.
Okay then. And, whatever the lady's drinking. With my compliments.
Before we start oiling rifles, I would feel much more comfortable knowing that the people who are going to cut themselves the biggest slice of the pie, after we've baked it for them, will at least be able to keep an eye on the oven's temperature.
Oh, Christ, Martin! What are we? Men equipped with what it takes? or Julia Child's queer godsons. Give this man a break. He's an experienced venture capitalist. We are making significant headway into getting government out of losing money and into making it, with the help of people who know about making money. It's all for the country's good.
I agree with Marcin on one thing only. This whole part of the country is a powder keg. We need to piss on their powder before they can use it against us. You never know what these crazy Indians are going to pull.
Oh, Vaca, aren't you exaggerating?
Am I? From the very dawn of our glorious nation, these savages have been a threat to growth, to progress, to a civilized nation filled with decent housewives and virile, civilized men. They aim to smother every effort to bring us into a new era, to castrate the manhood of the fatherland.
You mean to tell me, with all our technology, our weapons, our strategic planning, our armed forces cannot handle little painted men in flimsy jockstraps threatening us with sticks?
It's no longer that simple. And now these tribes are backed by drug traffickers and mercenaries.
All the scum that jeopardizes the moral fabric of the fatherland. Bastards loyal only to narco dollars. We don't even know what they have stocked back there. What weapons of mass destruction.
Are you serious? They're cavemen in codpieces!
In jockstraps or buck naked, they are bent on selfishly protecting their turf and destroying everything else that endangers them. That's what we're getting into. Don't delude yourself.
Stop shooting blanks, General Vaca. Where did your dick shrivel into?
I beg your pardon.
We have it all under control. You understand? We are nothing if not the men in control. Clear? We are in control. Control. For the advancement of our nation. At no time will we give even the slightest impression we are not charging ahead with our balls. We are in control. Anyone who feels differently should pack up and get the hell out of the way of the inevitable destiny of our country.
I'm Minister Meira. I hope you remember me.
But of course, Monsieur Fouchard. We last met with your lovely wife Silvana at the Navy Ball.
I would like you to meet charming Flor D'Amato, a true enchantress.
A true pleasure, Miss D'Amato.
Enchanté, Minister Meira.
Please, Flavio will do.
Flor has been pestering me to introduce you. She says she has had her eye on you for a long time. She finds you... what was that phrase?
Enticingly compelling.
Ah, yes. Must be the seductive allure of the aura of power, the unbridled virility that envelops you. You will have to excuse me. I have a pressing engagement I must attend to. I leave you in powerful hands, my dear.
Well then. Are you one of Philippe and Silvana's internet models?
I am my own person.
I must warn you, my lovely. I do not believe in paying fees for certain services.
Never entered my mind.
It's not your mind I want to enter.
Please, not here. I have a house in the hills just outside of town. We can be there in less than an hour.
My wife is here.
You are known to be a resourceful man. You will know how to get rid of her.
Wait. Very well. Wait for me by the main door in 15 minutes. I'll send her home with someone.
Don't keep me waiting long. I'm burning with desire for you, Flavio.
Open your eyes. You're dealing with people who don't give a damn about politeness. You have to pay. Period. Or your husband finds out. You choose. Anyways, I get my money Sunday, or I'll sick those men on you.
What did she want?
Flavia, nothing. She's so intense, that Savannah.
Really? Listen, you have to get home. I get Tertulio to drive you.
But why? What's going on?
It's an issue of national security. I can't tell you. Listen, don't worry. I'll be home as soon as we have resolved the problem.
But what?
I told you, national security.
I've been burning to meet you.
Floor? Floor? Is anybody here? What is this? Where did they go? Sleep. Sleep. That's it. I'm still sleeping. What have you done to me? Where the hell are you, Floor? Hello, Floor. What in... Oh, it's you. No, I was expecting... No, nothing's wrong. I'm just on edge. Up all night, working on a very delicate situation. And now I'm working on another touchy matter. State matters, confidential. I don't know when I'll be home. What the hell are you talking about? I just said I can't tell you. Now leave me alone. I don't have time for this now. Silvana, this is Flavio Mera. Is Felipe there? Do you know where I can find him? And when you expect him back, tell him to call me as soon as he has returned. This is urgent. Do you hear me? As soon as he gets back. Silvana. No, nothing. Yes, wait. Do you know that girl, Flor? That. Yes, the one Philippe introduced me to last night at the ball. Yes, my wife was there also.
You are a resourceful man, Secretary Mayor. You'll find a way to get rid of her.
No, I did not go home. My wife... my driver took her home. Yes, that girl. Where can I find her? What? That can't be. Gone where? Yes, I know she's a model. When will she be back? What do you mean you don't know? Well, who's her agent? Where does she live? Don't tell me again you don't know! You know her occupation. Your husband introduced her to me. I can't wait. I have to see her right away! Her dark arts? What are you talking about? No. No, she did not do any voodoo on me. I just have to see her urgently. She has something that I seem to have lost. What the hell are you talking about? Stop laughing, Silvana. It's not funny! Silvana? Silvana! Don't hang up on me! Silvana! God damn you!
Management!
Just a minute!
Is everything okay in there? Don't take your time. I don't have all day. I'm coming in, and you better be decent.
Oh! Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
What's wrong with that guy?
Don't know. He just went all crazy. Like he lost his privates.
Nah. If he lost those, he'd be screaming and hollering and really going bananas.